Here is our first stop after 15 minutes or 20 drive from Jiuzhaigou Airport. We flew from Chengdu at 11 a.m. and arrived at about 12. Started from the airport until this place, all the places the shape are so beautiful. I can't blink my eyes. Look, these gorgeous mountains. Background is so beautiful. Due to the elevation of 3,448 meters, some passengers may experience symptoms of altitude sickness. This should be taken into consideration when planning to fly into or out of Jiuzhaigou Airport. The first and eighth center at the airport has small canisters of oxygen and Tibetan herbal medicine for sale. If you have a high or low blood pressure, so oxygen is very highly recommended. After having lunch at the small village and driver took us to buy the entrance ticket to go up to Huanglong. After cable car, we need to walk about 2 hours up and 2 hours down to the most gorgeous Huanglong scenic and historic interest area. It is located in the southern part of the Mingshan mountain range, 370 kilometers or 213 miles northwest of the capital of Chengdu. This area is known for its colorful pools formed by calcite deposits, especially in Huanglonggo or Yellow Dragon Valley, as well as desert forest ecosystems, snow-capped big waterfalls, and hot springs. Huanglong has declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1992. Due to the thousands of years of geological evolution, Huanglong consists of numerous unique landscapes of geological landform, glacier evolution, terrain structure, stratum of carbonate acid rock, tufa water, and climatic conditions such as Arctic alpine sunlight have created this world-famous travertine landscape. This accumulated travertine landscape and pools are Huanglong's main attraction. Huanglong covers area of 700 kilometers at an altitude between 1,700 meters and 5,588 meters. Major scenic area include Nuorilang Falls, Danyun Gorge, Muni Fall, Xiu Baiding or Snow Mountain Peak, Xiushan Ridge or Snow Mountain Ridge, and Red Star Rock, Sigu or Four Gulin. The total length of travel time of Huanglong Valley is 3 kilometers, and it is thought to look like a huge golden dragon wheeling through the snow-capped mountain of the valley. The main landscape are travertine span, colorful palm, and travertine waterfalls and cave. The main body of the water starts from the ancient Buddhist or Binbo temple at the top of the valley and ends at the guest welcome point in the north of the length of 2.5 kilometers and width of 30 to 170 meters. The colors of the Huanglong waters consist of yellow, green, blue, brown. After visiting Huanglong, taken to the hotel for overnight in Jiuzhaigou. Next morning, after having a good rest, now it is time to discover the beauty China fairyland Jiuzhaigou. When is the best time to visit Jiuzhaigou? Fall has the best scenery in Jiuzhai Valley. With golden foliage, the fall is from September to October. Gardens can best describe the autumnal park when fallen leaves render the wall completely golden yellow. The fall is the peak season for tourists, so flights and hotels should be booked 1 or 2 months earlier. Explore the habitat of giant panda. It is an elite part of the park, often an astonishing diversity of spectacular landscape. Its main attraction include virgin forest, strawberry lake, swan lake, panda lake, five flowers lake, arrow bamboo lake, pearl beach waterfall, and mirror lake. Giant pandas in Jiuzhai Valley used to love living near Panda Lake. They come here to drink, have fun, and look for food. Fish can be seen in this clear lake, even some rare species. Colorful wonderland with clear water, abundant virgin forest, and authentic Tibetan costume. Jiuzhaigou Valley is dominated by three drainages: Rice and Senjawa streams, which flow from south to north, meeting at the center of the site to form the Xiuzhan. We drop 1,000 meters to the north end of the reserve. There is the Sharu stream, flowing northwest from the extreme boundary from the form of Jiuzhaigou River, one of the sources of the Jialing River, part of the Yangtze River system. Most of the park follow the high mountain ridge line, dividing the waters of the river. Jiuzhaigou Valley scenic area should be visited on the second day, as this scenic area is very large and you can spend the whole day inside the park. Therefore, we all recommend that take an electric shuttle bus inside the park to help us to visit the best highlight in one day. Note that the shuttle bus requires an extra fee of 100 yuan per person. Bamboo Lake. Tours of Tall Bamboo Lake, the favorite food of the giant panda that used to stroll around the Panda Lake, go around Emei Bamboo Lakes. Reflection of bamboo and the surrounding mountains in the water create a wonderful sight. The lakes flow through the forest and divide into many small branches, finally ending at Emei Bamboo Waterfall. In 2001, the famous movie Hero, directed by Jinli was shot among the charming sceneries here. Pearl Beach Waterfall. Pearl Beach is different from the other lake in Jiuzhaigou Valley. It is a wide sandy beach with a bridge over a torrential water from the lakes run under the bridge and crash into some rock, causing waves to break on the beach. After another 200 meters, rapids rush down over a steep cliff. Pearl Waterfall is massive and thrilling, well worth photographer. Long Lake. Long Lake is the largest lake in the park. It is dark blue at the end of the Jiuzhaigou Valley, facing a giant snow mountain and circled by cedar. The surrounding mountains are snow-capped for much of the year. Survive from above Long Lakes look like a large piece of extraordinary jade nestled among the mountains. And at the last, we finish seasonal lake. Upper seasonal lake, middle seasonal lake, and lower seasonal lake are closely connected. Upper seasonal lakes is surrounded by cliff. In fall, the water in the lakes are blue due to the temples leaf. In spring and winter, they are green. In summer, they are dry up. Jiuzhaigou is the 9-village valley. It's named from 9 Tibetan villages along its length. The remote region was inhabited by various Tibetan and Qiang people from the centuries. Until 1975, this inaccessible area was little known. 7 of the Tibetan villages are still populated today. The main Anglo-Mediterraneans that are readily accessible to tourists are Pei and Jiuzhaigou along the main path that chapter the tourists, selling various handicraft, souvenirs and snacks. There is also Reisi in the smaller Saru Valley, and behind Pei village are Chiapan, Panya and Yana village. Guodu and Pleijiao village are no longer populated. Chengdu, Panyin and Mongshu village lie along the road that carry the town to Jiuzhaigou, Zhangzhou outside of the valley. In 2003, the permanent population of the valley was about 1,000, comprising 112 families, and due to the protected nature of the park, agriculture is no longer permitted, so the local now will rely on tourists and local government subsidies to make a living. In the evening, we have chance to see the performance of the Tibetans, all are very interesting. Jiuzhaigou was hit by earthquake on 2008 and was repaired in a few months, and then on the 2017, on the August, 7 magnitude earthquake struck Jiuzhaigou County, causing a very significant structural damage. The authorities closed the valley to tourists until March 3, 2008 before reopening the park with limited access. Very lucky that I've been to Jiuzhaigou before the earthquake. Now I'm in Chengdu. As a transfer city to Jiuzhaigou, all tourists definitely will enjoy the leisure cities of Chengdu. Chengdu, formerly called Rongcheng, it has reputation since the ancient time, which literally means the country of heaven, or more often since translates as the land of abundance, or 9 days out of Chengdu. Thousands of homes in the province is a word to describe Chengdu. In the huge territory of China history, Chengdu is the only one city whose address and name has never been changed since it has been built. The pace of life in this city remains comfortable. The natives in Chengdu often come up with the word of "pashi," which means comfortable. The tea shop surrounding this city is the best reflection of cozy life in Chengdu. The cozy pace of life is the main card of Chengdu. The whole streets open in a Sichuan cuisine restaurant. Today we have two sites to visit in Chengdu. It's Jinli Promenade and Panda Base. Panda Breeding Center, located just 10 kilometers away from downtown Chengdu. The Chengdu Panda Breeding Research Center has been created and imitates the panda's natural habitat in order that they might have the best environment for rearing and breeding. The center cares also others rare and graded with animals. The research center covers an area of 560 or 92 acres, of which the Fendured giant panda, LeSHan panda, black-necked crane, white dogs, as well as over 20 species of rare animals are fed and bred there throughout the year. Verdant bamboo, bright flowers, fresh air, and natural hill skiing and beautiful artificial view are merged in generously at the base. The Giant Panda Museum was opened in 1993 to further scientific education and improve public awareness of protection of both wild creatures and their environment. This is the world's only thematic museum for rare and endangered animal species. The three main exhibitions are in the Giant Panda Hall, the Butterfly Hall, and the Vertebrate Hall. The exhibit includes all kinds of species pictures, more than 800 material, and show more than 2,140 different samples gathered in Sichuan. This excellent and comprehensive museum provides a wonderful venue for all who are interested in seeing something of propagation and protection of the region's natural biodiversity. Chengdu is a relaxing city which contains profound cultural deposit with lots of interesting attractions around. Jinli promotes a rebuilding and folk art street imitating the ancient style buildings in West Sichuan. Jinli is the name of old street in Han Dynasty. Chengdu means make perfection more perfect and hide the universe in the universe. The ancient Jinli was one of the oldest and commercialized streets in the history of West Sichuan and had been well known throughout the country in Qin and Han and Three Kingdom period. Dujiangyan irrigation project is long-established water conservation works. It is 56 km west of Chengdu at Dujiangyan city, lying in the middle reach of Minjiang River, which is the longest tributary of Yangtze River. Since ancient time of Minjiang River has surged downward from Mount Lingshan, cutting itself into Chengdu Plain. When reaching the flatlands, the river speeds slower down abruptly, but the water's course fill up with silt, making this area extremely vulnerable to flooding. The people living on the Chengdu Plain consequently suffered a great deal from frequent flood. The project effectively put the flooding water under control. For over 1,000 years, the whole system has functioned perfectly, serving not only as flood protection, but also as an immense source for irrigation, as well as a means to facilitate shipping and wood drifting. It has contributed greatly to the richness of Chengdu Plain and helped it earn its reputation as the land of abundance. Wow. On the next day, we visit LeSHan Giant Buddha, the largest stone sculpture of Buddha in the world. It is at the confluence of Yinjiang, Dadu, and Qingyi River. According to records, the carving of Giant Buddha has begun at the first year of the reign of the Tang Emperor Tang Xuanzong on 713 AD and completed in the 19 years of the Emperor Zedong at the 803 AD. Altogether, 90 years. Wow. The Buddha measures 71 meters in height. His shoulders are 28 meters across and head is 14.7 meter long and 10 meter broad with total 1021 bands of hair on it. The in-teeth, which is 8.5 meters wide and accommodate hundreds people. The toe is large enough to accommodate the dinner table, taller by 17 meters than the standing Buddha in Afghanistan. LeSHan Buddha is therefore the tallest Buddha in the world, and in 1996 it was added to the World Natural and Cultural Heritage List. Emei San or Mount Emei is located in LeSHan City, Sichuan Province. It is towering, beautiful, old, and mysterious. Mount Emei is like a huge green screen standing in the southwest of the Chengdu plain. Looking in the winding and beautiful figure, you will find that it resembles an eyeball of a girl. It is the highest one among all the famous sightseeing mountains in China. There are 4 scenic regions: Baopo Temple, Wanyan Temple, Qingyin Pavilion, and Golden Summit. It is the peak. Emei Mountain, built in medieval time rock, is dotted with monasteries and temples, many of which have their histories posted for visitors. The Emei Mountain climb is filled with hundreds of views of luxuriant sceneries and seemingly millions of there. It is my favorite because I love exercise. Emei Mountain is one of the Middle Kingdom 4 famous Buddhist mountains. The original temple structures date from as long ago as the advance of Buddhism itself in China. By the 14th century, the esteemed hundred or the holy structure houses several thousand monks. Unfortunately, Emei Mountain has little of its original temple works left. Glittering Jinli or Golden Summit Temple, with its brass titling engraved with Tibetan script, was completely gutted by fire. A similar fate befell numerous other temples and monasteries on the mountain. After a cultural revolution, ages around 20 temples are now active, regaining trace of their original splendor. Since 1976, the remnants have been renovated. Access to the mountain has been improved, hiking path widened, logging aided, and tourists permitted to climb to the sacred summit. The pilgrims, tourists, and hawkers that line the path on a sunny day during peak season may remove the charm of finding much solitude on the mountain, but they do add to the atmosphere. The crowd offer luxury around the monastery. Once away from them, the path is not lined to so much with all as with the fir, pine, and cedar trees that clothe the slopes. Lofty crag, cloud-kissing butterflies, and azaleas together form a nature reserve of sorts. The mountain was added to UNESCO List of World Heritage Site in 1996, joining the Emei Mountain and Jiuzhaigou. Jinli or Golden Summit Temple. At the Golden Summit, this magnificent temple is as far as most hikers make it. It has been entirely rebuilt since being gutted by a fire several years ago. Covered with the glazed tiles and surrounded by the white marble balustrades, the temple now occupies 1695 square meters. The original temple has a bronze-coated roof, which is how it's got a name of Qingding, or which means gold top. This is the most popular and a must-see. Look at the gorgeous breathtaking view, and with the clouds, it looks like I'm in the heaven. Golden Summit. It's 3,099 meters above the sea level, seemingly reaching the sky. Standing on the top of it, I feel like I enjoy the snowy mountain in the vast plain in the east. In addition, there are 4 spectacles in Golden Summit's cloud feet: Sunrise, Buddha Base, and Saint's Lamp. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye!